Hey, it's Dragon Feather, and I'm going to be going over the 4 different types of witches, or like the 4 different types of magic. There's the main ones. I'm sure there's like other ones that are like based off of these, but these are just like the main ones. The first one is the light white witch, and I went over in my black versus white magic, and I also covered light and dark magic and how there's a difference between both. The white and the black represents their intentions, and the light versus dark represents the kind of magic they do. So a light white witch would be a witch who practices the more light side of magic, like prosperity spells, working in daylight, working with the more upbeat aspect of magic per se, and their intentions are good. So that's one of the types. These are just very general things. I mean, there's people who are going to be white witches who practice, you know, light and dark magic, and there's going to be black witches who practice light and dark magic, and it's just everywhere in between, but these are just the 4 main types. Anyway, the next one would be the dark light witch, the dark white witch, my bad, the dark white witch, and this is the witch that has good intentions, but they tend to do more solemn magic, like working in cemeteries, working during the nighttime, working with spirits more often, like darker spirits, you know. Not necessarily angels. They would work with more like, I wouldn't say demons. I wouldn't ever work with a demon because I would be too scared of what would happen to myself. I don't suggest working with demons. Just don't do it unless you have craziness. But some of you guys are probably crazy. Don't work with demons unless you are sure you won't be possessed. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so then there's the light black witch. And this is a witch that kind of poses, I like to call them, that pose as the good guy but really aren't. Their intentions aren't too great. Like they want to hurt people and stuff like that, or they might want to hurt people or have hurt people, but they use like they work with angels, or you know, they pose as somebody in like a church, like a priest. Not that these guys do magic, because they probably don't, but like a priest who like molests a child is like how I like to represent a light black witch, because their intentions are bad but they're posing as a good person. That's what I think. And then there is the dark black witch, and that is the witch who is, their intentions are obviously bad, and then they work with demons probably, and dark things. Like, yeah, they still might work in a cemetery, but for the wrong reasons. I like going to cemeteries because it's very calm and peaceful and very relaxing to work there. Sometimes it gets creepy. I have definitely had those experiences, and sometimes it gets sad, but for most of the time it just seems like it's all rest and peace. It's just peaceful, and I like to go there. And since there's no cemetery really close to me, it sucks, so whenever I get a chance to go to a cemetery, I really make sure I get the chance to get grave dirt, which I'll do a video on that because people are like, what's grave magic? So I'll do it for you guys. But yes, I tend to be more of the the dark white witch, yeah. Though I don't really categorize my magic as white or black, because I do work with, both aspects. I don't work with demons. I really don't work with angels either, but I have. Like, I've done a video on how to find your guardian angel. I still haven't met mine yet, and it's bugging me, and I've tried quite a few times. So maybe I'm just not ready yet, and I'll have to learn more before I try it again. But, yes, these are the 4 different types, of which I'm pretty sure as I was going over this, you're like, oh, that's the one I am, and I would hope most of my viewers are on the lighter side, like the white side per se, not the side that wants to kill people, but on the more nicer side of gray. I like to consider Magick as gray, and my Magick is gray. Isn't that great? No? Okay. But, sorry you guys, I'm still getting over having pneumonia. So, yes, that is the 4 types of witches, and the 4 types of magic. If you have any questions, leave them below, or send me a personal message. I love getting and hearing from you guys. It makes me feel awesome. So yes, until next time, blessed be, and bye.